Hello, everyone, and today I'll be predicting the 2020 Senate elections. This is what we're going to be doing for today, and I'm going to be categorizing safe, likely, lean, and tilt. I know I'm probably not going to get everything correct um, with the exact leaning because I don't study that as much, but I'm going to do my best. Okay, so we're going to start off with safe Democrat states. We're going to do Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New Jersey, well, New Jersey, and Delaware, and we're going to do Illinois, and we're going to do Oregon. Actually, I'll save it for a little bit later. Um, okay, now safe Republican states. It's going to be Idaho, Wyoming, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, like pretty much through here. So 40 to 44. Don't be deterred because the Democrats will get a lot of likely states. Actually, okay, yeah. Unlikely states for Democrats are Virginia, New Mexico, Oregon, um, and I'm going to leave it there. So 43 to 44. Now we're going to do likely Republican states. I'm going to say Georgia, Maine, not Georgia special election. That's going to be a different story. Alaska. Well, and I'm going to go with Texas. John Cornyn is very popular in Texas. I think he'll be a likely state in the end. I don't believe Trump is going to diminish what's going to happen for him with the electorate and how they vote. Now, leans Democrat states. We're going to go with Minnesota and Michigan. Um, the same person who ran for the Michigan Senate seat, I don't recall his name, is running again. He lost as a Republican. He is an African American, so that could help with him in the African American turnout. I'm just not getting his name right now. Something James. I'm not really sure. But it would have been more Democratic, but because he's running, it is going to be a lean state as well with Minnesota. So now we're also going to be doing and characterizing. Okay, actually, sorry about that. New Hampshire is going to be a lean state, and Colorado is going to be the first flip lean state. I don't know why I said that, or I moved too quickly. Yeah, so New Hampshire, I think it's going to be a lean Democrat with Colorado. Cory Gardner is unpopular in Colorado. I think Republicans are going to kind of give up on that state like they did with Illinois in 2016, and I think it's going to go to the Democrats, but obviously by a lean margin. Lean Republican seats. Georgia special election. The person who was running for the special election had some scandals with her selling stocks before the stock market crash and the coronavirus, um, and that definitely could hinder her chances at being reelected. However, I think she will be reelected, the Senate. I'm going to say Maine is going to be lean Republican. I know it's close right now, but Susan Collins is a very tactical politician. She's a very smart politician. She knows what she's doing. She won, I mean, in 2014, she didn't win by like 5 or 6 points or even 10 points. She won by 38 points in Maine. She is still very popular in Maine. Maybe the polls are really accurate right now. She's either going to turn things around or the polls are not accurate right now because she's a very good politician. She knows what she's doing. She's very popular in Maine. She's going to win that state. I know it's looking like a Democrat could take that seat. I don't see it happening at the moment. I'm also going to characterize Montana. I know the former governor, who was a Democrat, is running for the Senate. However, I don't think that's going to affect how people vote for the Senate. I think it's different for the governor election. Um, I know John Tester is a senator, though, but this guy is an incumbent. He won the state last election by 18 points. I think he'll keep Montana, although the Democrats are running very good candidates in a lot of these swing states that are held by Republicans at the moment. I think Republicans will keep a lot of these states. Okay, and now we're really going to go to these three tilt states to each category. I'll start off here and I might switch on and off. So, I think Arizona is going to tilt Democratic. Martha McSally lost the seat in 2018. I don't know why they put her back up to be in the Senate in 2020. I would assume, well, she lost in 2018. she's probably going to lose in 2020. You should try running somebody else, have a primary where you can see who is liked there. However, she was put up, and I think that's going to hinder her. And John Kelly's running. It may not be a tilt state. The polls are showing that John Kelly has a tremendous lead right now. But I think because Trump is on the ballot, it'll be narrower in the Senate state. She is an incumbent, so she does have that advantage. I still think John Kelly will take that seat, and Arizona will become completely blue with senators, which is going to be a real shock considering its previous past as running Republican since I'm pretty sure 1996. In Senates, I know they voted in 2018 for a senator, but okay, now we're going to go with tilt Republican. Iowa's going to tilt Republican. Joni Ernst is popular in Iowa, which means Republicans will keep the Senate no matter what, even if they lose the presidency. The Republicans definitely should be worried about the Senate. They could lose it this election. It just depends on how they play their cards. Joni Ernst, however, is pretty popular in Iowa. The polls have it pretty even right now. I think she's going to carry out the edge, especially since Trump's on the ballot. He won the state by 9 points, and that's going to help her chances. And I think he's going to carry that state. North Carolina is, I'm pretty sure, I'd have to bet, is going to be one of the closest races in the 2020 Senate map. Trump is on the ballot. That's going to help. He won North Carolina by around 4 points, 3.7 points. So obviously that's going to help the Republican. The Republican is an incumbent. It's going to be a very close state. I understand that. I know Alabama's safe, by the way. It is going to be safe. I don't think Doug Jones is going to win. But let's go back to North Carolina. He's an incumbent. Trump's on the ballot. Polls have it pretty close. The Democrats up by a few right now. I think it's going to narrow down as it gets to the election. The polls tend to overestimate Democrats, and I'm not saying that out of my own bias. I'm saying that out of just, looking at the previous elections in 2018, 2016, and 2014. Almost every single time they've overestimated Democrats in every state. So I think they're overestimating the Democrat in North Carolina, which is why I'm going to say it's going to tilt to the Republican column. So they get 52 seats to 48. They have a majority, but I would say for Republicans to not don't overestimate their chances in the 2020 election, and Democrats don't underestimate your chances of taking the 2020 Senate, because if you took North Carolina and Montana and Maine, then you have the Senate, even if Trump wins or loses. So that's my 2020 Senate prediction as of July 7th or July 8th, 2020. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.